What is going on, you and the two? It's your boy TruckerB, and we trucking it like always, trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. And as you can see, we're backed up to a door, and no longer solo, got me a student. And there's something very special about this student. We're gonna talk about it next on Trucking with TruckerB. So we made our way over here to California, backed up to this door. And like I said in the intro there, guys, there's somebody, I got a student, and he's rocking it out, doing his thing, you know, did everything, trifected, and got on the truck. And that's why I haven't done no videos in a while, because I've been making sure that he doesn't kill us, and making sure that he's getting all the stuff that he needs to get done so he can be the best possible driver out here, because we all know those four-wheelers, they do stupid stuff. So I'm going to introduce you to Trucker Diaz. All right, Mr. Diaz. So a couple questions I want to ask you first is, see how you like being at Prime so far. So what do you think of your experience so far here at Prime?
It's been pretty decent. Had some rough points, but for the most part, it's been actually pretty fun. Haven't had too many problems. It's enjoyable.
Enjoyable. So getting a ride up here, being around Springfield, going to the facility. Were you amazed at the facility? Was it like, oh wow?
Well, not the campus, but the Millennium Building was cool.
Well, I mean, the campus
the
is like
building, the plaza. The Millennium Building is actually really nice. They have a lot of stuff there. Plaza. That's where I spent most of my time on the pad. So
the Millennium Building wasn't your highest point, but it was like stages. They get you the first stage. So they give you the first stage.
They give you the crappy campus. And then they're like, hey, guess what? You got a badge now. Look where you can go.
It's like, da-da-da, yay! Yeah. All right, but that makes sense. So next question I have for you is, how was your PSD training coming in? What was your experience of that?
Well, my first trainer wasn't so great. But after I got that sorted out, the second one, he was actually really good. A little rough, but he was pretty decent. Taught me a lot of stuff. I mean, got me here, so all in all, good, great.
So, what did you not like about your first trainer?
His attitude, for the most part. He just had like kind of like an uppity, snooty attitude. It didn't really vibe with me too much, So I was like, I think I'll probably just try to see if I can switch him out, get somebody else.
So you would say it was important for you to have a good trainer that was going to teach you and not just, put you in a seat and get you down the road.
Cause that dude, he just wanted to make money off of me pretty much. It wasn't like here's like a learning environment. It was like hey, shut up, sit down, and let me ride. And I was like, oh, okay.
So you didn't feel like you was going to learn anything from him?
Nah. Then I could barely understand what he was saying half the time anyway, so it's kind of rough.
So you would say that in that process, you went to the proper people that you needed to go to, and they got that switched quick, fast, and in a hurry?
Yep, I think I went to was it Steve or something like that. Guy in the front office of the Plaza building. Talked to him. Found somebody else like the next day.
So they were on top of your having an issue with your trainer, and they fixed it real quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yep, exactly.
See, they stay on top of things. I like that. All right, sir. So next question I have for you is the testing process. How did you feel about the testing process? The curriculum that they set up for you there, was it set up for you to succeed right off the bat with you getting your testing done?
Right off the bat, I mean, they had you work for it. Let's put it like that. Testing what? Started with the pre-trip, so you just had to make sure you had that down pat. That's kind of on you. You have to take onus on that one. Then backing, which is kind of on your PSD trainer. And I mean, after he teaches you maneuvers, it's on you again. Everything's kind of on you. Like there's no handouts, there's no holding hands. You got to make sure that you can get it in the way that you can get it. I felt like it went fine though. Like when I actually got to the test day, a little nervous, but other than that, that was good. You know, I did the stuff pretty much perfectly. Everything was good. You know, but it took a lot of time. You know, like that 3 to 4 week period, it was just me trying to make sure I hammered that stuff out to get it right. After that, you know.
So would you say when you come in, you need to have a mindset of getting it done? Because if you lack a day and lazy, you're not gonna knock it out.
I mean, there's room to relax, but you got to make sure you stay on top of what you're doing. Like, if you want to spend time, you know, enjoying the stuff that's there, you got to make sure you have like a lot of time to make sure you're studying the stuff. Because if you don't get the pre-trip down, you're not gonna do the back end. If you can't do the back end, obviously you're not gonna drive the test. You don't get a license. So just make sure you have everything, you know, planned out. Yeah, you got to be on top of it. You have to have the attitude of wanting to get it done. Like, you want to succeed, you want to get it done, you want to go there, you want to finish it up. So if you have that type of mindset, it should be all right.
Going in, so you're gonna you go in with a mindset of this is what I'm here for. I'm not here to BS around, bull crap around.
Yep.
Get in, get your stuff, get out on the road,
exactly.
Make some money.
Yep. Because when you're sitting there, you're not making no money at all. It's like $200 a week that you have to pay back, so it's not worth it.
So it's a loan that you have to pay back with no interest.
It's not worth just sitting there, man. Gotta get on the road.
Got you. All right, sir. So the next question is your time. The time that you decided you were going to go to Prime to getting your application done, getting your DOT physical, paying your money, paying for your drug test. How much time did it take you to do that to get in the seat to where you're starting to make money?
Well, if we start from like the very beginning.
Yes, the very beginning.
Maybe like a week and a half then to get all that stuff done. From actually paying the $100 for all that other stuff and the application. Jeez, dude. Oof. Yeah, I think it was a week or a week and a half before I could even make it up to where Prime is. Yeah.
So a week and a half to get to where Prime is.
About a week and a half, yeah.
Pay your money, get your application approved.
Yep.
Get out to Prime, get into the hotel.
Yeah.
And get yourself
set. I got
set.
there early, so I got there like the 23rd, supposed to be there the 25th.
So do you think it was a good idea that you got there early?
Yeah, I had a lot of time to get acquainted with what was going on. Like, I got a little bit of the routine down, and then 25th came, you know, I was kind of already comfortable with the location I was in. I had the room for a couple nights, so gave me a chance to, you know, settle in a little bit.
So coming early gets you settled, gets you mind prepared and settled for what you're going to have to do for school. That's key. And once you have an idea of everything you're going to do, it kind of lowered them nerves, I guess you could say, because you're away from home, you're not knowing what's going on, really, you're in a new place, new people.
Right.
What do you think about the people? They were nice, right?
The vast majority of them, yeah, they're pretty cool. Didn't have any, like, you know, hard-headed or hot-headed people. Just people, it's the same goal as you know, trying to get there and make some money.
Got you. Yes, sir. So you talked a little bit about getting your badge and the campus in not being your highlight of your time.
Yeah.
So when you got your badge,
right,
and you went over to the Millennium Building, what did you think of that?
Millennium Building is like 10 times better than the campus. Like, hands down, it was probably like, it's one of the best buildings there. Just because of the stuff that's first off, the cafeteria. Way better. Oh my God. They like cook your food and it's fresh and delicious. It's wonderful.
What did you like that they had there?
I kept getting the chicken and like the steak burgers and stuff like that.
Chicken and steak burgers, guys. Chicken and steak burgers. I've talked about the tuna tuna steak and the salmon. Oh, the salmon.
I didn't try the seafood. I was like, I don't feel like having like a messed up stomach or something like that.
It's amazing. If you ever go back, tuna steak or salmon. It's amazing. All right, so you're over there. Mm-hmm. You see the amenities, and I heard that you even got a chance to talk to Robert.
Yeah, he I think like every Friday or so he holds like this little
basketball jamboree type thing.
Well, I mean, basketball he's supposed to come like every day, but every Friday is like this little like I don't know, state of like a address statement type thing where he just comes and just talks about what's going on with the business and say hi to everybody, stuff like that. Pretty cool, dude.
Most other CEOs don't do that.
No.
Agree? No other CEOs are coming down
not
coming down and hanging out with the people that making money.
Right, play ball.
Play ball. No. I said that in one of my other videos, guys. He's even saying it. Him. He's saying that Robert Lowe is like the man. Comes down from his ivory tower and says, "Hey guys, thank you for making me money.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna give you the best facilities, the best trucks,
Yep,
the best food, basketball courts, a Starbucks, y'all. We have a Starbucks.
Starbucks. There's a actual like gym. Then there's the basketball court. You got like a cinema upstairs, laundromat. You got bed, showers. It's nice. It's a nice place.
See, all for the reason for y'all to come to Prime. Come to Prime. So, been on the road for what? I think it's like 3 days now. 3 or 4 days. How's the driving been so far since you passed your tests and stuff like that? How you feel?
The driving, I'm solid. You know, I feel really good about the driving. Just like turns is all that I need to work on, but you know, it's about applying all the stuff you learned and using it practically. So we were talking about this earlier. The maneuvers that they have you do in school on the pad, can you tell me, does that compensate you out here in the real world? It does not translate well. Like,
doesn't translate well.
It's like, I mean, it's useful for when you're there to pass your tests, but when you get out here, man, it's totally different. It doesn't work the same way.
Doesn't work the same way?
Doesn't work the same way. All the stuff you learn, it becomes like mute, you know?
So you kind of have to throw it out the window?
Yeah, pretty much.
You keep some of the stuff, like your straight line backing and the concept of everything.
Yeah, the concepts is just, you know, holding on to the concepts, because when it comes to like the practical use of it, you can't really do like offsets, you know? Like, there's not many opportunities you're just going to be straight ahead of something and then you can offset beside where you were. There's not too many chances that's going to happen, so.
Because you've seen some backings that I've had to do, because I've done some of them. I've let you do some backing.
Yeah.
But you've seen some of them, and it's like, wow, that's tight.
I tried some of them, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't think I could do this. It's like trying to, like, it's like you said, you have to pretty much erase all that stuff and try to, like, relearn the new ways of doing it. And, like, you know, the real world.
Real world backing is different than school backing.
Different. Absolutely different.
Makes sense, guys. You heard it. He's telling you the facts. He's out here running, and he's saying that the way the teaching is great, is awesome, but it doesn't transfer well into the real world. No. Yes, sir. So we had you do a backing today at a pilot.
Yep.
What was your experience? What did you think about that backing today?
It was a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. I guess after the other experiences, I kind of had the idea that it was going to just be like extremely hard every single time. Enough space. It's actually kind of easy to do. You helped me out a lot, so I felt good about it, you know. I feel like I'd probably be able to do it again, given certain circumstances. Certain circumstances.
No truck on one side, no truck on the other. No custom Peter over here, and no Volvo on the other side.
I got you. No, but I felt good about it. It was decent. Yeah.
Okay. So you know, I didn't really direct you too much. I just kind of showed you what ways to do it, and
you used your body as a reference point, which is super helpful.
I do that, guys. I mean, I'm all about, you know, being there, you know, and I'm gonna make sure you don't hit me. But if you have a reference point, I'll stand on the line and say, okay, put this trailer around me. Just don't hit me, because if you hit me, I'm going to hurt you. But if you put it around, just don't run over my feet. Just don't tear my shoulder off. And if you can put it around me, you can put it around the custom Peterbilt or the custom Volvo. Like, come on, bro.
Did it again, dude.
Dickwad.
Yep.
You're gonna just bang my door and not say nothing. And then he looks at me because he just bangs my door and doesn't say sorry. Anyway, wasn't very nice. He just banged my door and not say nothing, and then look at me and not say sorry. Didn't say nothing. Dickwad. Anyway, guys, that was what he said. He had a good, decent backing. I was helping with getting him around, just using my body as a reference point. You know, don't always do that, but it gives him a reference point of what he has to do. So, appreciate your honesty, Mr. Diaz. Appreciate your honesty. So, a lot of people are going to wonder, how was the transition from being normal to trucker life? How was the transition?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm biased because I usually spend my time in like an enclosed room anyway. I don't like being out, so this is like, it's nothing to me. It's good.
So
it's a little smaller, but.
So when people talk about life being in a box, you don't mind it being in close quarters,
No.
But being in a truck, going, you know, whatever, sleeping while the truck is moving, have you had a problem with that?
Yeah, that was rough at first. The first night, just actually like driving on the road, trying to sleep in the back. Oh man, it was just like so much bumping and like sliding. It was rough, man. But after the first night, I got good. You know, it was fine.
Got the nice comfortable bed with the little memory foam. He's like, oh, I can sink in and just.
I can feel like this. The first night, if you're not tired, it's gonna be hard to go to sleep. After you do a drive shift, you'll be fine.
After the drive shift, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Sleep like a baby.
Sleep like a baby. All right. And it helps that there's a nice little memory foam.
Yeah, your bed is nice.
Nice little memory foam. $60-something at Walmart, guys. Perfect. Put you right to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
After a long drive shift. It helps.
Right in.
Sink right in.
Yep.
And then the noise of our people, which is the reefer running, will put you right to sleep.
Yep.
Rock you to sleep. So the next question real quick. How did you feel about the process of getting your TNT trainer?
I mean, again, kind of biased. Kind of have mine lined up already, so, you know, once I was done being, like, once I passed my my exam, I was just waiting to get picked up. That was pretty much it.
So they didn't have
But unbiased, my roommate, he got a TNT trainer extremely fast too, and wasn't the person who trained in PSD. So his PSD trainer was local, so he stayed in Missouri, and he would, like, you know, do this stuff there, and then he'll go home for the night, then go back to the campus. Once he got done, he passed his test, his TNT trainer picked him up right away. So.
Okay, so it was kind of fast. The process was kind of fast. You're not sitting around waiting.
Exactly, yeah.
I've heard some people at CR England, they've been waiting weeks for trainers and stuff like that. So that's another thing about Prime. They get their students out there typically pretty fast onto a TNT trainer's truck. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Diaz. You're out here running, making money, making dough, backing up. You get to see the world. You've seen Missouri, you've seen Texas so far.
Yep.
You're in California.
Now.
And then we're headed back to Georgia.
Yep.
And then you'll probably see some more of the United States as we keep on trucking, as I always say. Anyway, guys, that's your boy Diaz there. He's going to be on the truck with me for about 3 months. So you'll see some videos with him in it. Some not. We're going to talk about some settlements and stuff like that for TNT pay and stuff like that. But that's more to come, guys. You have any other words for the guys there, Mr. Diaz?
Just keep your head up if you're going for this, man. Just go for it. Know what you want. You make it through.
Know what you want, get what you need.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right, guys. So you have it. There goes the interview with my student. He's knocking it out, trying to get to this money, trying to get to this dough, trying to help him the best way that I can. Also showing him some of the business side of it because I'm a lease operator here at Prime. Showing him the ins and the outs of that. So if eventually he wants to get his own truck, he can. So it is what it is, guys. Like always, keep the left door closed, right foot down, only when it's safe. And thing that I guess I can tell you guys, and he's just not no random student. He's my son, so you're gonna see a lot more father and son trucking videos, stuff like that, as we run across this world, make some money. He makes some money, I make some money, and we do fun and random things. It's not always gonna be trucking on my channel, guys. Like I always said that, and I've said that in the beginning. Not always gonna be trucking, but we're gonna have fun while we're out here, growing, building our relationship as father and son, stuff like that. So be blessed, less stress, guys. Keep the left door closed, right foot down, only when it's safe. And like I always say, I will see you on the black side. Take it easy, y'all. Stay trucking.